game span the sport far and wide, from battles over racks of ribs to numerous bells, representation of animals, and multiple weapons. But you know a rivalry is a rivalry when the fight is over a brass spittoon. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan State Spartans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Sparty spanked the Hoosiers all day long the last time these two got together.
Yeah, it was incredible to watch Sparty as well. They had a great game plan coming into that. They executed. Their best players stepped up and made big plays in that big game. How does Indiana respond this time around?
And I hope they were embarrassed, Indiana, because last year you saw Michigan State celebrating, carrying around that, that $25 trophy, the old brass spittoon. It was a beatdown. It was bad. You had a long time to stew on it and come out here and make this a different result.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Etienne. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Indiana! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Madden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yet, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously.
Breaks into the open. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense got it. They're on the run.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Spartans are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carney. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to run, it's Gadecki. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Indiana's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line, pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Etienne. Using his feet to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
There are many brass spittoons, most of them quite common, but none quite as famous as the old brass spittoon, the trophy itself, first created for this series in 1950.
This has been a great rivalry in the Big Ten. I know they went to different divisions. This was a protected cross-division rivalry for a little while. It isn't anymore. They don't play every single year, but when they do meet up, David, it's must-watch TV.
And I think the coolest part about this rivalry is the trophy. And Reese omitted it. He usually doesn't do that. He usually goes on top of all of these details, but he kind of missed it. Back in 1950, Michigan State students were trying to make it more exciting, so they went by this store and basically person who bought a $25 trophy. An old brass platoon. It's kind of gross. It's kind of nasty, but it's kind of awesome.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Rivera. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 28 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score
run the RPO and fire to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Got it behind the line. It's Carney. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The rivalry started in 1922 in Bloomington with a Hoosier win, but the old brass spittoon first awarded in 1950 when they resumed play after a pause for World War II.
Yeah, Indiana might have won the first one, Reese, but Michigan State has owned the old brass spittoon. And they have owned this series. It's been very one-sided. They've dominated it, Jesse, so looking forward to see if Indiana can kind of reverse that trend.
And I know this is a rivalry that a lot of college basketball fans get really excited for every year, but the football rivalry is pretty good, too. You both just very eloquently laid out why, the history behind this game. They do not like each other.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Etienne. Makes the grab, it's Tatum. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Carney. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And the Spartans will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws. That ball never out. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Tatum. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He tries to take the top off. Brings it down on the right side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Michigan State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Etienne. With the catch, it's O'Connell. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
That's reeled in. It's Carney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Hand off from the shotgun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without touchdown Sparty. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the
And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the season.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Douglas. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Tatum. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! And the punishment has been extended. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Defense in press coverage. The give on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The sure hands, it's great. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Douglas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Complete on 3rd down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the... They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Etienne. Snagged in the middle, it's Tatum. On the move at the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sparty. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Gadecki. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Etienne. Quickly to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Yeah, this always is.
And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know, run it.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the...
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air, it's Etienne. Got a man, it's O'Connell. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab on the left. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tatum.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to send it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around. And he's going to let it go. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Etienne. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Back to throw, it's Etienne. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's caught inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing.
Right down the middle. At the 20. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party game. A late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a...
Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Guerin. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
So Michigan State beats Indiana to claim the old brass spittoon, and that coveted trophy will reside on the banks of the Red Cedar. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.